Wonderful day from here. All the patriots, God bless you. This is me, your beloved brother, Comrade Newton Benegun, the Archbishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance. And by the grace of God, our activism is growing up higher every day by day. And today we want to quickly talk about what's happening in the UN, the United Nations. We want to be sending a very quick message to Antonio Guterres. Antonio Guterres, vamos a mandar un mensaje. He's a man that speaks almost about 5 languages. He speaks English, he speaks Spanish, he speaks Portuguese, and also he speaks French. So, and he's a father. I think he's 72 years old. And what really prompts my attention, or what really make me want to do this video, I want everybody to share this very broadcast. Because we have to begin to call our leaders to be accountable for a lot of things that is happening around the world. If you don't speak out, I don't speak out. If nobody can speak, we are done. So we have to make sure we begin to advance. If you look at the name of our association, it's the International Association for the Improvement of Colored People #Equality. We have to improve. We have to, advance to any level we can. These people, they are human beings. At times, they may feel they are doing the right thing, don't know that they are doing the wrong thing. The reason why I put in breaking news there. Now, Guterres, according to what he said, they have already pledged more than 1 billion aid to Afghanistan over the recent crisis that happened. Then what are they be doing about the disintegration of Nigeria? What are they be doing about our own problem? They spent 20 years in Afghanistan already. They spent 20 good years in Afghanistan and they failed. They spent 20 UN, WHO and all of them. They spent 20 good years in Afghanistan and they failed. And right now, I'm happy that they are trying to help the Afghanistans. I'm happy they want to help them. But why are they neglecting other countries? According to what Donald Trump said the other day, he said when he came in, he realized that when he did some certain investigation or certain analysis, he found out that Americans, they spent up to about 40 billion in a year to fund the crisis in Afghanistan. Up to about 40 billion. Calculate it for 20 years. The UN, the WHO, all of them, their attention have been in that place. Should that blow up your mind from this perspective? Afghanistan, they are 38 million something. 38 million something. And right now they are allocating another. And what we have been going through, let's be frank and sincere to ourselves, is more than times 10 of what is happening in Afghanistan today. We are going through here. Nobody talked about it. Now let me and you begin to judge ourselves. If not for the IPOP who have been crying out, disintegration of Nigeria, did you talk about it? No, you will not talk about it. All of you became politicians automatically. You want to get money. We are not always very interested about our lives. That's just the problem. The Afghanistan, they are 38 million something population. Now 10 million, many pass Texas population. So at times I begin to ask myself, a lot of people just came to this life just to come and pass by. And the people who were supposed to be serious, it's like you guys are giving them headache. Why not just down and go away? We cannot continue like this. Look at the whole Nigeria. Nobody talks about the situation. At the time they are traveling, maybe something happened or UN will come to our rescue. Guterres, Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General, is from Portugal. Now, during the time of Kofi Annan, Kofi Annan was an African man from Ghana, precisely. Then after his tenure, this is Ban Ki-moon from Asia. Every one of us might know Ban Ki-moon if you are being the type who follow up all these things. Then after Ban Ki-moon, then Antonio Guterres comes in. You can see the way they are rotating it. When we have an African man, they don't help us. He didn't talk about really the problem of our country. Right now, we have a different person there. With Guterres, with his own brother or his own son, live in Nigeria as it is right now. We should be asking her, we should stop fighting these local league at times we fight. Let us activists rise up. Let's begin to Google these people's name. Let's bring them to book. Let's bring them to book. I think the last time I follow this AU, their chairman then, as at last year, precisely, I think it should be last year, but I don't really know the recent chairman right now. What Paul Kagame, this tall man of Rwanda. For you to know that I've tried my best to make sure I follow it up, but one person cannot just do this. One person cannot do this. All hands should be on desk. All hands should be on desk. These people, they are not talking about the problem of Nigeria. 200 million people. They want to allow them to go. But just 38 million. Bringing out right now. He never reach anything. No. They are bringing out more than 1 billion aid. Not to talk. America, the ammunition they lose there is 85 billion worth of ammunition. $85 billion worth of ammunition. Now they are abandoned for them. Now they are abandoned for them. Now, what thing we do to merit all this marginalization, both home and abroad? Our leaders are so stupid. They are not doing anything. Everyone is becoming politician. People were supposed to be an activist to fight for the betterment of the society. All of them are running to government to become a politician, which is not supposed to be so. Please, I'm urging us. This is your comment you are writing. For those of you who do follow us, God bless you in a hurry. It's of use also. Because God cannot come from heaven to come and fix things. God told Jeremiah, I know you from your mother's womb. But when Jesus Christ came, he amended it by saying in the book of Matthew 7:7, he said, ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. He said you have to ask. But how we intend to ask, you cannot be asking the same time you are keeping quiet. Nobody will give it to you. Nobody will give it to you. A lot of you right now is going to be very strange to you. That's the work of an activist. That is the work of an activist. I only just come here today to come and pass warning. Because I'm also going to lay curse on Antonio Guterres. I'm on lay curse on him. Because me and the look for one arrest me. Because you guys cannot be sidelining a lot of people. You know what you are stealing away from Nigeria. They know what they are doing. What have they been doing in Afghanistan? And right now, small problem where they reach the one will happen for a big boy. Is it up to the one that is happening or what's happening in Afghanistan today? You yourself remove hate. Is it up to that one? Is it because of that what we are seeing? If they send private whatever plane to go and lift our people from Nigeria, the one you will see that people were hanging on top of the wings of the aeroplane, the one for Nigeria people go even go stand for cockpit where pilot they stay. Okay, why are we passing through river? But we can only see that one television. They were running the airport. Yes, I know they have problem there, but we have been in this problem. We were born into this problem. American troops were there for 20 years. UN and everybody, all of them, both Germany, France, Spain, all of their troops were there. But look at the whole money they spent in that place. No, just 38 million. But you guys are leaving 200 million to die of starvation. Look at what's happening to us. Notice working, kidnapping every day by day. Yeah? Is it not time for the UN to even at least look onto Nigerian situation? Please, Antonio Guterres, tú tienes hijos, tú tienes familia. Eso es verdad, eso sí. Tu hijo puede vivir en un país como Nigeria? Why not send up your children go to that place? to go and school there. Una look for where we are not una keep una family there. Is Portugal not okay? Why not so wish that the country where you are from, if all African countries can be like that? Look at South Sudan. Problem everywhere. Nowhere we have hygiene. And we that we are supposed to be crying out now, we are not saying anything about it. You meet these people who just wake up one day. The only person still who could discipline this UN is Donald Trump. But we don't want you here to hear that matter. We don't want you here to hear that. I don't know what he do now. The only hope we have today, unico hope we have, unico esperanza we got in this whole world that God is going to use to liberate mankind is that man. Whether you like, go and hug transformer. Let me tell you another breaking news again. This is a man, Boris Johnson. I finally said now, please, I'm trying to share. I'm not reading news. Because everything I want to tell you, I don't already put time for prayer by the grace of God. I'm just trying to do a little sharing still to 1 or 2 WhatsApp so that more people can join up. Now, they've already announced today, but it should be 3 hours ago right now, that the booster jab is going to start next week. That the 3rd dose. Now, have you been able to sit down and ask yourself what really happened? Because I cannot just do without talking about this thing, because it won't first happen before. That people just have this archaic idea. But don't go and make yourself as a sacrificial lamb. Go and check out the motive behind why these people is doing it. They are focusing on sending vaccines to Nigeria. Why are they not looking at the insecurity? Is that why enough for you to be afraid of these people? Let's even assume you trust them before. Now you've been able to know the insecurity we are facing. Why are they not talking about it? Why are they not talking about the insecurity we are facing? Must it be this injection? No, it must not have to be this injection all the time. Let's call these people to order. The best way we can call them to order is for you to speak from your side. I speak from my side. Before you know, then a better society, it does not fall from heaven. It's not like a manna that falls from heaven. You have to struggle for it. You have to struggle for it. We are not struggling for anything. We are not struggling for anything. That's just our major problem right now. Whatever thing that comes our way, we'll take it. I was telling you then, 3rd one is coming. I said it 2 months ago, but the 3rd one is here today. Are you going to now say, have you been able to convince that these people, they are using you for experiment? Why are they not talking about the insecurity in our countries? Why are they not talking about the disintegration of Nigeria? The Nigerian world dividing. Why are they not talking about it? Look at what they know that is not happening to us. They know that we don't have this sickness. They are sending vaccine for free. If it is a problem that we have, look at it. America, they collected money for ammunition from us. It was millions of dollars they collected for ammunition from us. The A-29 Tucano jet, of which, I thank God, the airport, they were able to put a stop to it. That was stupid government, they are coming to come and collect it so that they use it to keep people in Olu and begin to bombard people. I think they put a stop to that already allegedly, which I'm happy about also. But look at how much worth of ammunition they left behind in Afghanistan. $85 billion worth of ammunition left behind. These are the place they stayed for 20 good years. 20 good years they were there. And they are go is there 39 point something million people now. Afghanistan, that Guterres right now, they pledged $1 billion as aid. When they want to go back food, give them. Waiting that they go through where we never go through for Orion. Because either you are not speaking enough, or me myself I'm not speaking enough, or we are not just serious. That's why today anybody they are using it for an experiment. How can a man who did not care for you right from time, then he's trying to force you that you have sickness? Then you couldn't tell them that this sickness is not in you. Up till now you are falling mugu. Insecurity is not in UK. If any Obama even died today, they've enjoyed. But you just can't live, can't suffer, die. Most of all, look at how we came. We came through this river. And ever since, it has not been rosy. We have been struggling to make up something from life. The few things we got at the beginning, our parents, they looted those ones. They even want you there now. If everybody you have helped, no one today still call you and ask after you because you are no longer, your pretty machine don't spoil. Just check it out. Whether this life that we are living right now, is this how our life supposed to be? Question every one of us we must have to ask ourselves. The position we are today, now here we're supposed to be, we should begin to obey because don't play away your life and begin to follow a talk show host. Or work and not play make Jack a dog boy. There's time and season for everything. When will this thing change? This was how our father looked. There was no social network then, but they could do the little they can. Go these people in my hashtag. If not the Igbo people today, not the Kanu or Jokpa or man, may God bless that man who came to make this thing globally the whole Nigerian today. We now know that these people were in bondage. Up to now, some animals, they are still fighting on the Kanu because they want to die in Nigeria poverty. They want to die in Nigeria poverty. Africa, the continent of Africa remain the poorest, and we are supposed to be the richest. Up to today, we remain the poorest. Because our leader, they are not coherent. Look at our youth that is coming up, who went into common politics. Look at how they are misusing our funds. House of Rep and not House of Reps. They just go there to enrich themselves. Right now, 1 billion plus have been signed for Afghanistan that are 38 million. That are 38 million inhabitants. Not even up to divide by 3 of Nigeria. They are getting such funds. But we don't even have AK-47 donated by this so-called Janjaweed UN to say, okay, now we are giving it to you. Or we are going to send people, let people with better mind. UN have sent up a camp in Nigeria who want to train you to fight insecurity. Look at the security, this thing we have in Edo. There is problem already because either I don't know whether I'm not serious, rich, or you not serious. We should begin to blame ourselves because we are the one that have given these people the encouragement to begin to treat us as an animal. As an animal. Arab, they're not the fear there, but now we fear that pass. But Arab cannot take this seat to Europe. This very seat you are seeing, Arab cannot take it to Europe. They can't come. But when it comes to defending their integrity, they can defend it. But we can risk all manner of things. We can stay on the road in daybreak. Who want to carry us? We don't even care to know. But to fight for freedom is a problem. For us to fight for our freedom is a problem. Do you think here is your home? Here is not your home. Irrespective of your identification today, you have a home where you belong. Now, we don't have anybody speaking for us. Look at the Imo state that Buhari right now, they want to distract the youth again. Go see our president take dress, stand like a stick. No let me with Wabago. Go see our Buhari take dress. Do you think normal Buhari will dress like that? They are beginning to use us as instrument already and caricature. So Guterres, please, see how you guys sit down, check about the condition of Nigeria. The suffering we are going through is more than the one of Afghanistan. Afghanistan just starts. But why are you guys also interested in one particular direction? Yet Africa countries, they are killing themselves. Buhari up to now, you couldn't call Buhari to order. Eh? Buhari is supposed to even be arrested by now because of his negligence. You guys are Guterres. You want to tell me you are not heard about a Fulani herdsman killing in Nigeria? Is that what you want to tell me? Eh? Is that what you want to tell me? And nobody speaks about it. Only some group of people. Thank God for the airport members who have driven this thing today now. Even now the UN, they don't even know now say something they happen. But today our liberator now the Kano is in dungeon. A lot of people are doing jazz may die there. As many of them when they do jazz may die there, now this water go kill our generation. You cannot continue like this now. 38 million people, 38 million people, 1 billion. I know you will say what they there. Which kind of what they there? Which kind of what they there? We're not there, Olu. Which kind of what they there? We're not there, Benin Road. Do you think all those things are normal? What we are going through in Edo, be that Afghanistan on na small thing. Na small thing, kidnapping every day by day. That one just happened that they made them forget their liberation. If you don't know, you know. They concentrate on one side. The German people don't they take a draw for one place. What are they really telling you that made them to leave home? That make you start paying them? People are under your asylum there. Why not these people? What is chasing people from home? Call people like us, ask. We will tell you, look at the people chasing these people away from home. All you do, you give them comfort. Talk to our leaders. You guys don't want to help. People are seeking for documents. You need to stress a hair out of them. A lot of people right now, they got depression because not favorable. What I will say, wait till they delay. Mona just tell us, say, we don't want you just to take kilos. No, we know. Which one be third job again? Wait till now they boast. Now energy drink. Now those of now where they fool ourselves, now just the blame. But one after they cry later, and that time you this is what my man. Because this is not normal. But the Johnson now announced today. He announced today, the health secretary. They announced today now that by next week, the post COVID, they're going to release them out. How are they going to start it? People above 50, now they want to defend the key. Now so they start time. They'll say they want to above 50. You wait there 40, you'll say yes. You're not concerned. Before you know, message don't enter your phone. Before you know, the next week again, they'll tell you, say, go and bring your the one we take the third one. But without that one, you know if you enter work again. I've studied to the extent that it will come to a time, if you don't take this third one, the first and the second one where you take now waste, you have to still take the third one. As soon as they elapse, the third one is elapsing, they are bringing the fourth one, which Israel is already preparing to do already. How they first the starter, they'll first use one of their health experts, first take through and for internet small. So the way we are looking at it right now, if we later suspect that the third whatever is unable to subsidize this whole thing, we might go for the fourth one. Now so the first talk when I tell you 2 months ago, but you call me an animal. After all, that boy is an eagle. After all, who is he speaking? Does that mean is he comporting my father must have to be a killer before I will be recognized? Everything I've tell you, have you not seen it coming to pass? Now, what sickness is in your system that you need third injection for? And the first and the second one, what has it been doing in your system? The investigation we are carrying out now, even the people that have even taken this very injection, if you are still going to the same Nigeria, they don't even ask you for the pass now. They still ask you for the PCR test. They still ask you for the test. This is what people are saying. I've come across a lot of people who travel. They still do the very test. Now, what is the essence of you fooling yourself? I've told you before, whether you have taken it or you have not taken it, is a fact everybody will see come on the street one day and say, enough of this nonsense. Because they cannot allow you be. Imagine you are doing what you don't know, you are fighting what you don't know. The sickness you don't even know about it, you are taking injection for it. You don't know when they are going to stop giving you, injecting you. You don't know how it's going to end. Why are they not looking into our situations in Nigeria? Don't you see Edo stand still right now, nothing is going on. I know you will want to put everything on Obaseki. Not only Obaseki. That is how the system, the cabal, that's how they want the system to be. No money in circulation. No money in circulation. They cannot borrow money. Obaseki cannot borrow it down. Mona go ask him. He cannot borrow. This is the system. But where are they pumping this money to? They are using this money to prepare you and turn you to zombie. But you are not. You don't want to understand it. You are still defending what you don't know. Why not say enough is enough of all this? So that you and I will speak on the same voice and end up these shenanigans. We are more than them. Guterres, Antonio Guterres, I'm telling you, the UN Secretary General, the chairman of UN, now they tell you so, Antonio Guterres, he's from Portugal, 72 years old. Can his own son live in Nigeria? Why are they there? United Nations, why are they there? Go and check their aims and objectives. I think I thought about this thing. Their aims and objectives with the one of EU and with the one of AU, African Union, is the same thing. As Nigeria being now, Nigeria is supposed to be declared a state of emergency. But they can't declare it because of their wickedness. They are always coming to come and make us. They suck our money. Why are they interested in Afghanistan? Because their eyes see the Afghanistan now get natural resources part of the whole world. That's why they not go there, go fight. They went and start making these people. That's why the reason the Taliban, they have been fighting to make sure they get back and control their own personal system. But you may not know this because we are not ready to do research. One idiot you enter line now, they talk about one stupid thing. Every one of us go follow. How long are we going to continue this nonsense? Can I only be able to be giving out this? I'm not saying that I'm the best. Here, at least a preamble. Go and do your findings. Go and really sit down and ask yourself, what has been the UN? What have they been doing about our country? January 6 riot wey happen for Donald Trump, wey happen for Washington, Capitol, wey they put for Donald Trump. Now both this cabal for UN, now he escalate that thing. Now they want to pitch am for. Because the only problem that they have today in the whole world, both the UN, both the AU, both the NATO, both the WHO, now that man. Upon person wey come out for they say don't come out to, they see the impeachment. But did the impeachment work? No, it didn't work. Why not remove hate? Forget who they talk, who they send the message. Check about the message. Forget about me being the messenger. I might not be eloquent enough to tell you information, but just look at the informations I'm giving. Do your findings and verifications. If this life tire you, there are people that want to live. Your children might also survive this mess. Is it what you are living down for your children? If not because of me, you want to do what you are doing, do it because of the generation that are coming. So that something, they will have something better to remember you. They worry this man, worry, all till they pull life for his head. But he won the impeachment. The impeachment, he won it. Only a president that have left office, they see impeaching him. Why was they doing that? Because they know it's a threat to them. Who deserve NATO? Why does he say US is no longer going to be funding WHO, World Health Organization? But you can know, my brother, Mo, wake up now. We don't to sleep a beg. They don't break. We are no longer, no está en noche. SOS otro día, por favor, levántate. Vamos a hacer cosas diferentes. You cannot keep on doing one thing and expect a different result. We have slept long enough. You are doing yourself, not me. You they sleep. Wake up. This is not normal. You are not helping yourself. They are not sending vaccine to Afghanistan. They are giving them 1 billion. Okay, why are they so concerned about that place? Why are we the most irrelevant person in life? Why? We become very, very irrelevant. Our life is not meaningful to this idiotic set of people. Kofi Annan left. Says that was many years ago. Ban Ki-moon came in. Then they zone this thing. Africa don't do their own. Now, Asia come. Ban Ki-moon is from Asia. Then Antonio Guterres right now is from Europe. Don't you see that they are favoring themselves? The cabal have told Antonio Guterres, what we are going to do right now, we are going to be sending aid. More than $1 billion to these people. What do you think? When we have IDP camp everywhere, both in Oudo and Nigeria, are too wicked, or what to Agbe, and too much. How many IDP camps in Afghanistan? When did this thing happen? So when did it happen? We have camps everywhere. My brother, you are keeping quiet. All you could do is to make yourself available for experiment. Uzoa. If you are came now, you have been just on your way. Who are falling more? I came now, you have a move away or demon way. If you at least, if you are tired of this life, there are people that you will still help. They will pray for your children tomorrow. Let's stop this wickedness. Wickedness to the highest order. We cannot join these people in protest. Look at everybody protesting. No to this. All your own is yes. Go and look at it in the news right now. More than 1 billion to be sent to 38 million people. to be sent to 38 million people, approximately 39 million people. But our people is in that DP camp because they don't concern you have to roll. I don't do jam. My brother, why in me war up heaven? God, angel no fit separate factor. Both battles and all I am because there are people that just want to even rust in hair. We are too wicked. Black people, we too hate ourselves. This freedom you are enjoying today, now black man fight for Rambo. During the 18th century, Jim Crow law, you cannot sit down inside a bus with, as a black man, you sit down inside a bus with a white man. But a black man bought a train ticket or so. I forgot the man's name. He bought a train ticket. They say he must come down. I say no. Now so fight happen. Judge say where they call this thing so. And they do all this moment. You say don't get relevancy. All your own and that your stupid guy where go stand for media. They play people video. Now that one you value. Now so the revolution take start. Then we knock the awareness. Every baby when I spoke, really this is not really good. Now through activism you take change this whole world. Now you have nobody speaking for you, man. Open up your Facebook and speak for yourself. Oh my God, no, he said, me diezena, don't me bog by Antonio Guterres. Me what diezena? One are not sorry for me at all. What did they like? Tell me, okay, what are you doing? Your house in Nigeria, you cannot sleep there. Okay, what did they like now? What are you enjoying? If you think very well, you should know that every one of us is in bondage. If you are the type that think fast, you should know that this one is not life. The original purpose of God in your life have not been seen. People have trampled upon your life, use you as their scapegoat up to now. You see nothing wrong about it. So far, you can just dress up and area clear. But rain don't fall finish. But me, I just go back one igbo or wine and sing. Now so life rich. What impact are you making? There is weather condition right now, both in Benin and all South Sudan. Now manipulated weather. A weather they manipulate all your nana. They manipulated all these things. The deep state did what they know what to do. Right now, the only way they can get money right now from the US Treasury is to battle say they want carry and go Afghanistan. That's why when Donald Trump came, he investigated. He said, now, what are we doing here? You and everybody, both Germany, we have a camp in all these places. We are based in everywhere. What fight is happening? What is causing this problem? Won't we solve this thing? That's what the man did. Or the man began to gather information. You found out that the only way they can siphon money now because waiting Afghanistan gets now they trigger this war. Now make this war last longer. And why not settle this dispute among them? You see, say Donald Trump go war one day. The peace between Middle Eastern be brigand. How many war fight? No president of America have visited North Korea. This is our younger brother we did there. No president. It was only Donald Trump who took the courage. He said, this guy, the way you are talking about this guy, I can work on this man. Up till now, that guy hold a nuclear weapon. He not using against anybody. He brought peace. Who go put capital for Israel? No. What other person could he do? It was Donald Trump who did it. That made Jerusalem now a capital. All these things were just what is about to happen. The mouth stands for peace. The only people he crushed down, which were the ISIS. Under 6 months, he brought them to their knee. Then he found out that Kazani Soleimani, his way was not clear. Trying to intensify terrorism, he bring them down. They must stand for peace, he don't fight any war. Then he retrieved some armies. We cannot be having 20,000 soldiers in Afghanistan. What are they fighting? Which war are they fighting? How many people did there? He gave them ammunition. He left there almost about 3,500. 3,500 Americans for 38 million something people with the Afghanistan soldier that were not rich to even fight any war. He gave them the latest ammunitions. He give them to them. The rest soldiers, he carried them. At least soldiers, not just go say you just dey war the time. More see they play love with our children at home. The soldiers, the military right now, they were not happy. All what they feel that you must leave America. They took them away from America just to go and kill these soldiers for nothing. Okay, how many wars they don't come fight for Nigeria? Use your head. How many wars they don't come fight for Nigeria? Why will America be having base in Germany? Which war they Germany? What are they doing here in Spain, for example? My dear brother, let's begin to ask ourselves. These people, they are just constant tensions. If they find out that this country has money, they find a way to plant terrorists there, cause tensions. Now, until it now come to be that this guy say he want pull soldiers come up for the new president wey come according to una, because not me no know as president. He just did that they asked him one day. Now, instead of to tell the citizens, say okay now make una come back, sign executive order. What the Fed of all did was to pull away the military. He pulled away the military, left the citizens there. It was even Donald Trump right now that now threatening the Taliban. He said any life of the American that lost is going to heal them more than ever before. That is who you voted for. Now, since this is your president, what has been working? Why not open up your head? Why have you become too devilish? At times I begin to ask myself, no wonder the book of Genesis chapter 6, God just use vegetation take the. I was talking to somebody today. He said, do you think now I said, God not fair kill us for Genesis chapter 6. He said, not true. Now I said, go and read the book of Exodus. How God finished the children of Israel. Because I say they murmur against the God of Moses. He finished them. Until Moses now pray, God, please, you have to forgive them. Make them not come say because you cannot rescue them, that's why you are killing them. Then what do you talk about human being? Well, why do you become too, you overtrust these people? You are carried away, they can't do it. But if God can do it before, God did it. Have you not seen a year kill a year ibini? Because you na color black, me na color red. We go fight ourselves, not to talk Oyibo, we don't already get plan, get what you don't want to use it for. So that was how Donald Trump, let me finish the man of Afghanistan. That was how Joe Biden, he withdrew the whole army, leave the citizens there. He did not go away with any ammunition, he leave everything. And those one are Moswell. I don't say na saboteur, they know what they do. The president had fair run. They gave up the fight for the Taliban. Now, that one not vex anybody, but we where they born we suffer. Even our leader does not value. Is it your traditional ruler that value you? Tell me now. So you just come life, come suffer. For you to speak out, you see somebody even speaking for you to say this person, may God give them more strength. We are there fooling ourselves. We are there fooling ourselves. For how long are we going to continue in this mess? The place we are happy right now, we are. What about they tell you tomorrow, go back to your place? The same way happened in Afghanistan. Don't you see the Afghanistan they were running the other day? Right now, all immigrants here will not contain you again. What about, can you over enter, take the risk of Afghanistan take? My brother, not be suffer, they make place, they say no place at home. There you cannot compare outside with home. You can never compare. Look at your life. Look at your life. When you were in Bongo, Nigeria, and look at how your life is today, then you will understand that there is something really missing. There is a very big thing missing in our lives. But because of our archaic idea, we don't really know about it. So we cannot continue like this, my brother. Let's wake up from our sleep. Let's begin to goggle these people's names out. Let's begin to lay costs on them. Few na the canon. Guterres. They how na the town liberator. But I'm going to Guterres. On me go me. Because these people, they have the power. They are the one that enslave us, so not be Buhari. If they say Buhari, come here. Meetings also and so day like this. Come. Disintegration of this place. We have been seeing your atrocity. They know they look at what happened in entire protest. It is a crime against humanity for you to open gun on top your citizen, even with the flag. But you yourself today, you are laughing. Unadi Kanu is in prison, so you will remain in prison in all the rest days of your life. You are happy because you found nothing wrong. Because on the vela were idiotic set of people. People they say they curse them. What would you curse? Without laying curse on these people, how will the activism go? Right now, play. They are giving you third digestion. On what sickness? On what sickness? How many times they ever want to say, okay, now we have a lot of sickness in UBTHO. The government will not come, or Abuja hospital. Federal government will not come. So, okay, now free medical health care every month. Come and take mercy for headache. But you are there falling mugu. Even the people in abroad who we feel we have sense. They know it brainless, he said. You think you want to escape it? It's a very big pity. It would have been better when people are not born, particularly blacks. Why will you be having confidence on human beings instead of you to have confidence on God? About 9 million, population of Afghanistan, they big past Texas. But before anything, they are okay. 39 million people, for example, and 200 million. Which one supposed to draw more attention when our people are in IDP camp? Guterres, I told you Guterres. Tu entende a mim lo que eu está dizendo? Tu tem que cambiar tu ideia. Cambia tu ideia. For Lagos on your head. Some now we don't want to share this video today. Why we go what we tell it? Stupid set of people. Look at our life, bro. The only what you could achieve. This is something you know. What are you even doing here right now? Norwegian, they have houses here, they have their country. They come here for holiday. How many Daki can say, well, yes, I got a house here? It should be 10% over 100. Mama there in 2006. Not be interest that they drive every one of us. Hope say na better emulation Kuzebude. What are you going to do today women never do? But do we survive it? We couldn't survive it. They ate our money and play us for one now. They can't play me again. Because they told us the more you pay, the more the money is reducing. But we found out that the more we pay, the more the money they have. So I don't wise. So when I'm a coffee, a head to where you are down money. We are not concerned. Go and look at our people, partyism everywhere. We don't bloody care about our lives. The society you enjoy today, people fought for you up to now, they are still fighting. A protest. But our people, you can't see them anywhere. Only way you see them is clubs. Let's just dance and forget about the merriment of tomorrow. Wow, a bomb man ready to fight for his own generation. By now, we are supposed to be having a crops that our government pays subsidy for. They will subsidize it. Like here, for those of you that know what's called pound, this long bread, you dare not increase it too. Because it's their means of survival. With €1 here, €1.20 more. Just buy that cola, will be like Coke for shop. Maybe 20-something cents. Put down for one corner and one. Then at 2, you feel go buy sardine and 6 cents more. You buy that one, then go buy that one for maybe some market they sell them 45 cents more. With €1, my brother, you just put something for belly with €1. But what would €1 give to you in Nigeria? But you cannot increase it. Because the government, there is a way they subsidize all these things. if you increase pan past 1 cent, they will go for protest. Pan. Because do you know why they love that pan? It was what survived them during war. Just the same way our people, I think some part of data, we love this, when they call, now back at they call them, alligator, is it alligator? When they say I be their papa those days we help them, whether I cross river. That's why if you see all those alligators, they're like an alligator now. You get some part of data, you can't touch it. Now so palm be for here for giant. You know they eat and throw away. The way they take the nonsense, that's passing a centimo. Some day 50 centimo. Some day giant pan go just be 90 centimo. Full family go your eat. Now let we the cook goats. Our life be a month, I have to pay so high less so high. That's why Senegal today, they adapted the same their method of eating. That's why Senegal right now, you'll be working the same company together. Because mama and papa don't they call and say, or friends don't they say, you must come carry me go down. Small tea, self fast now, they all give their blood that they don't like them. But our own, you dare not send €50, go give your friend, go sell €50. And he cannot work that money a month. That is his own salary on that Obaseki. But for him to value it, he can't. We hear now €1 can still put something in your stomach. €1. But look at our things is high, in a very high side. Not be PDP, whatever, they go find the other day for Benin Agboro, where they kidnap. Only go now, don't work now. Nobody is safe. You see, only the same Nigeria, you don't have an opposition party. Everybody does whatever thing that comes from their mind. Isaiah Yamu could come and advertise rejection. But Isaiah Yamu have never one day talked about the insecurity in our states. He's telling you hate is that, is that. But none of you could come out and tell Isaiah Yamu you are stupid. All of you are trying to be using political correctness. And Amaoga. But these people, they want you there. They don't love you. If they love you, at least there are ways you talk about the system. My brother, this is not how we plan it. Why not do this state like this? But it could come. But what about people that have kidney problems? As if one day advertise it. Do you know sicknesses that is happening in Benin today? That nobody want to even talk about them. Doctor right now, they are on strike. Why would doctor be on strike? But you are giving people injection. What about the thing now started manufacturing their system? Where are they going to go? But they are killing you daily. But you are, that you are supposed to even be saying, this guy and our guy. Now me you the insult. Now me the insult for inside belly. Because I call you an him and say you are using yourself for experiment. True, mateta. That we get an experiment. Now my way don't hear about you. Now you did you do a sick because in nothing I'm telling you, I'm 99% correct. You know, nobody cares about you. All they know is they care about themselves. The insecurity have been in Benin. Isaiah Yamu never one day did a press conference, at least as a politician, as an opposition party, for example, you have the right to criticize the city government constructively. But we are the one. Okay, now if not be me now from this Jan that is correcting Obaseki, all of them turn to politicians. If not be me now that distinguish myself, say no. I supported you as an activist and not be politician. Anything wrong with your administration it is a part of my vow I made. I must still criticize you. Who for the talk today? See the old diaspora now. All of them, they are man of defense. Who is speaking your mind? As I'm talking right now, I'm speaking millions of people, those citizens, man, the one with good inside. Now, who would have been saying this one from abroad? Is it people that said that, go and get vaccinated? This one will carry picture, go and get vaccinated. COVID is real. Who said, what pay you ever one? Or gallery, where am I? Or Marie, what fian? Or till we big call our people to book. They always call them to book. Why were they doing it? They were looking for appointment from the government. Most of them, they know. Because they doesn't value your life, that's why they can do anything, bargain anything. The same mind the politician has. The same mind the politician has. You are going for third one, people are not taking one. You are going for third one, people are not taking one. Why not let your conscience judge you? Do you think you are saving yourself? You are messing up everywhere. You are messing up everywhere. Antonio Guterres is not sending up vaccine to Afghanistan. They are sending up money. They were supposed to send us ammunition. UN, they have their own soldiers. Why not they come and train the IPOP? If IPOP cannot conquer Boko Haram under 1 week. Look at ESA. If not because of, say, saboteur, ECOSOC would have still be alive today. No ESN block for don't touch ground. But these same people where God will punish, you are happy when Iboma is killed. They are coming for you. The same thing now we are trying to stop, that they want to plant all their sultan in everywhere. Are we not having one in Edo State already? You not see what happened for airport the other day? How they take food there? Is that one Iboma? But when Igbo people say they want to have their own easy, you guys sue them to court. But sue Fulani now, you can't sue Fulani. But the people that have no brain, they key to your ideology. They want to start painting people who are supposed to be your own friend, for you to start seeing them as an enemy. Fulani, they are our enemy, the bad one inside. No Igbo man supposed to be our enemy. All Igbos, we are brothers and sisters. The only problem we got today in the whole Nigeria, even the Hausa officers' problem, is the Fulani herdsmen. Because what they are looking for, they want to get it by force, by fire. They want to Fulanize everybody. They want to take away that your tradition and impose their own on you. But today, who is speaking? Nobody is speaking. Tomorrow now, after you don't boss, you can't call UN. But have you been able to unite together in your own little form and do the little you can. The UN know about ESM. Why the UN not call ESM terrorists? Because they know that what they were doing is good. But today now, if the Taliban are they not calling them whatever? Taliban were formed in 1994. That was when that group were it's an extremist group to fight for their liberation. And today they got their liberation. But you, if Antonio Guterres couldn't call IPOP terrorists, who is you? One local village. When on in La Rene, where black men come and they are terrorists. Everywhere you were a terrorist. Because everywhere you were a terrorist, they cannot give birth to a knucklehead like you. Who named IPOP a terrorist? As you named them a terrorist. It is this same your bad mind. Because you want to die in suffering. But you should know that if you want to die, go to Savesa Forest, fight with the Boko Haram, and lost your life there. The earth may still be good for 1 or 2 persons. That's why during when God fell of all destroyed this very world, in the book of Genesis chapter 6, you read from verse 5, you get it there. Noah found favor in that Genesis chapter 6, verse 8, to build an ark. He still saved a lot of people the one he can. A lot of people that all those fools who never believe on God destroying the earth, they were the one that died. Why the one that believe that God is really going to destroy the earth? Because they believe on the gospel of Noah. They all entered the ark. You would have not been seeing go to the ship fly. But human beings were there. They did not believe until when it started raining, all of them started running at Tasket. Hey, open the ark, all of them were not knocking. It is locked, it's locked. The same thing is going to happen right now. To a lot of people who feel they know it much. So the very day you stop stop learning, that very day you start dying. Any information you get here, go and verify it. Everything is verifiable. Everything is verifiable. Johnson Boris in Avekun. Any dead man walking. You know, I can't really taught this thing over. But you don't believe. After all, because anytime you have a sending the time out, the fourth one is also going to come. Or my Sufo, they have not achieved what they want to use you to do. They might achieve it. They are giving some people money while they are giving you injection. Who is fooling who? Okay, you know what the money. Who is fooling who? You know what the money. They're not the most poorest country for Africa and Nigeria. The most poor where poverty they pass. Not even Afghanistan. But how many aid are they sending to Nigeria? They always sending message to it because they know say una way even they have brought most of una animal. They have brought people that would have even fight for their brother. They are not even the ones selling out their brothers. Your brother will come and say you be hoping that they don't know say you be animal. They see your picture for COVID is real. They will go out to go and take it. Nobody is fighting for anybody. Everybody is for themselves. Everybody is for themselves. All of you today, you know what you are going through, but if we can't go tell you, I want to keep on provoking you. You fall flat. Someone must have to preach about this nonsense. They are sending money to Afghanistan and they give us suggestions. Why? Why? How many doses have they taken in Afghanistan? We not go ask now why Denmark can't cancel all restrictions. You cannot ask what the reason why Denmark now have cancelled all restrictions. Maybe now what your mind going to tell you that they don't vaccinate everybody. That's what your mind going to tell you. But it's more than that. Stop allowing these people to use you for experiment. It's going to be a continuous process until they achieve their purpose. Now, begin to look for the motive behind the third injection. I not say me believe me. Go and sit down yourself. Just sit down. Don't be doing total. Yagi total. Why you are in winning? On no can deke total. Why we see then? Okay, Harry. We are boring in Miamena. Only Miamena. Miamena only work baby with me. How many people did he kill my family? Did he kill somebody that are close to me? What's happening? May your conscience judge you for once. Ask questions. Because you lost your consciousness. People doesn't. The people where they even cash pass for this thing and graduate to now people where fit go school. Because those people, their consciousness, they don't take things, they don't digest things that are hard. They take things very easily. As he just say come in an eloquent manner. You know, the second COVID vaccine will be checking so and so they take them. But villager. You know why so the day I see people wait there the day they call me man. Who get when walking in even royal man man the day wait now why a day. These are still the real people that I want to be go with. No you animal with PhD or without nothing. I prefer to be inside those same old men. Voice of feather, voice of wisdom. A old woman had it and he called all his children. He said, "We man, he began to call all his children. A village woman, a villager, he's doing every primary too. These are where I belong. I doesn't belong to you, graduate. That's why I don't even care about whether I use he for she. I don't listen. But let me land. You go understand me tomorrow. The level of consciousness of all these graduates is very low. They cannot digest anything. Anything, they can't digest it. They are believers ministries. They can't, they are matter on the whole water. They don't get time to drag anything. They don't have that time. Let's just solve it and get the equation. They cannot lay Joko na total yeti can say you're not with from furniture makers. Instead of you to be capital, you are doing furniture. Let interlock it. He say na gone. Why what build that is a wago yo? Joko my phone. The level of their consciousness is gone. Because why? The thing, a bit don't remove them. Because what it does that I've read, I'm a graduate, my professor did not tell you this. I told you the other day, first day here. The highest professor today are your parents. And if you are a mother or you are a father, you are the highest, you are the best professor of your children. He said education is the best legacy you can give to a child. It is not 1 is equals to 1, 4, or 1 is equals to 1, 2. No, it's more than that. Educate them morally. Educate them morally. Tell them how to have respect for human beings. That's why what you impart into your children matters a lot in life. What are you always doing in the presence of your children? Imagine you are beating other people's children in the presence of your children in order to protect your own children, which is very wrong. Educate your children. Some of these things they wrote down for us, we have misinterpreted it. That's why we are where we are today. Education is the best legacy we can give to a child. You just feel my child pass exam, jump. Why will your papa jam and your daughter pass jam? He got AA in everything. What a grandma know about this Olode or Mahon? I don't know the best way to talk to my people. Or till we go back to God and say, God, here I am. Forgive me in everything I've done. Give me my real brain. Your real brain is somewhere. They collected it and put a different one to solve for that mathematics. You can speak fluent English, does not work here. Some people are looking out to the degree they have gotten. I have the name in BSc. I have a HOD in healthcare. Go and look at all of them today. They will be claiming, and Newton's own does not count. And who is that boy in Spain? He didn't know anything. I've been working on that healthcare for 20 years. Idiot. Don't be bad like that. It's grace. The word of God make you to see. What the sickness doctor cannot see, I can see it. Can doctor know somebody that is possessed? He can't know now. He'll be feeling that he had COVID. And me myself, I know that this is a local spirit. You are a medical doctor. I'm a spiritual doctor. Somehow, with the help of God. So when you are mad, there are things that come out of your mind. Don't even take you to the lab before I know that you are stupid. The Bible says, by their fruit you shall know them. So forget about your education. Just lie low. Because God resisted the proud and giveth more grace to the humble. The very day you begin to obey yourself, God begin to elevate you. Begin to show you so many miseries that you have not known about the bad things of life. That's what creating us today. I told Obaseki, this year you are putting hand to remove your hand. Instead of the rest of the people to do their investigation and join me in the chorus, they allow their governor to do it. Because they feel they know it's too much. That's the problem we have today. Nigerian people, they feel that that's one thing about black man. Oibo, they will spend time, even learn from a fool. But our own, not lie. Go and read the book of Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. He said, let the fool go to the city of ants and be wise. The fool, let it go to the city of ants. The ant, they have no masters abroad, but they store food during winter, during summer, so that winter they don't come and they'll eat them. He said, let fool, a lazy man, go to the city of ants and consider their ways. Can we go? We can't go. We feel we will know it all. What come about all those? Who can put it there? For those of you defending defendless. It is real. Thought those, thought. Upogea. And Israel right now, they are preparing for the fourth one. One of their head ministers now don't see talking. If they want to do them, they'll fair through and come and small. You know, say they don't plan. Thought the fourth one in Israel, the God of Israel you call. That to say God cannot do anything again. We are see hunger pandemic people. We are see Fulani are killing people every day by day. How many people has COVID killed in our country? How many people has it killed? We have seen Fulani gunmen killing. We have seen kidnap PDP chairperson for Benin recent. We can't solve such problem, but we are coming to abroad as a Senegal vaccine 76,000 something Madonna our by fools. Bunch of animals. Obungwe. You just think all those people you are even seeing, you are seeing on telly. Do you think the one they are giving to you animal? Did you even think if at all say evil they will give the same one with you to the same because you have the same level? Remember they call you animal and you accepted it. I love you accepted slaves. So what are you saying? Can the injection that is given to state government be given to a slave? Can't you think? First of all, look at the level you are occupying your community before you start dragging for anything. Before you start dragging for anything, man, oh boy, we are don't see that here. Where you're going now, our death now go kill us. What I hate. You not even Pedro Sanchez law can make me to do this thing. It matter only that time, but I want to say it once again and again. I'm sure that Messiah can have done it. No, it's so as we no sin. You go die, me go die, but I can't. I must disobey this very. You can't tell me to take it. You can't. Waiting. I don't know why I'm always very optimistic about it. It is my birthright. A birthright in men. I not be Jacob who is selling on. I not be Esau who is selling on. Make you me. I'm not Esau that sold his own. Esau said his own to Jacob by himself. And what even used as the birthright to me? But what later happened? Because he one first sold his birthright by himself, then Jacob went again and meet his father and collect his own blessing. So if you sell out your birthright, you have a lot to miss. Do you know what you're going to be missing again? By selling your birthright, now you're working this world. That what you get, it happened to Esau, but you won't believe this. So this is what I'm saying now, you won't believe, but you believe in Bible. You believe in God, though. Online, we are not praying, and what God cannot do does not exist. But you cannot believe this, I'm saying, though, that Esau, when he saw his birthright, his own brother used his own hand, take a collect his own blessing, join them. Because what about ever? I feel ever one, Uzopi guy. I feel ever, man. It's your birthright. You decide what happened to you. But all of you are paying, work now, school now. No work in school. Who know years you work in school? What color? How many years do you spend in school? You're 4 years in Ekoma. What lad? Today we're to school. But I would just marry you. How many of you stupid graduates who can stand a woman and toast the woman? Say now you're sweet man, I can't convince them. Eh, marry wa deceive you and big belu wa wagon. Stupid say, they need to go to school. What did they do school? Contaminating everywhere. Anytime I just say, okay, now let me keep quiet and talk to these people no more. I see the Spirit of God want me to insult this same set of people because they never want to learn. 38 million people now, 1.something billion. Give it to them for aid. Now so the city send plane go there, but they cannot send to Olu, send to Edo State, send to Northern Kaduna. Do you know since they have been killing the IDP camp everywhere in the same Nigeria where you belong, but Oma can't wear now. Now to insult the Igbo now be your problem. Animal. Then you just where. Even when you are where freedom is. I can't have women for even I have one. No, dog women also want you. Now this is a year on a bill on our country. Man, I tell them they come back go me for us. Because now that one already plan say major company, may company only a row. Question where I scared from now, I'm going, I don't come answer me, but me I just leave you. You get people work with stupid set of people. How can you so trust these people? People that rank world election. You know what ring America election. You know what ring a man you control believe say na 80 million vote na Joe Biden get. Joe Biden no campaign. But Biden did not go to campaign one day. Honor me 80 million vote because I pray this period of time make it quick on my program. Every decision we have made, we are going to give account of our stewards. That's why Revelation 22 verse 12, he said, behold, I come quickly with a gift in my hand to give to everyone according to his works. You are going to reap what you are sowing. I'm also going to reap mine. Me wave so na me have repay in Jesus' name. Me wave so we have repay in Jesus' name. So ogbo when I hear me see kowo we won we get dey out to who we have to talk him. Or when he keke onyi me on answer. More waking up understand. Let's not just keep on living like this. The marginalization upon us. Look at not be one black woman. How many times you don't see so both they cry for television or for Facebook say they collected children? They collected 6 children from that woman. Do you know why they collected it? Because they have been giving you money. They just the thought saying I child reporter, not be child reporter. Because they don't say that they give you money. And that's what you get. For those of you who are in somewhere, be happy. Go and look for work and work now. They are setting trap for you. All this is not free. You will pay one somehow someday. If your leader cannot give you salt life at home, why are you happily collecting it abroad? Why are you happy collecting it abroad? Find something doing for yourself. You will regret it later. Do you think that woman and her children really important? The children just report every day by day. Why be saying I want to report? Why was they even crying now? Why was they resisting even the police? Why was they crying? Because they know how much they are put in there. They don't say the money where they don't give them what those children. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Your later days, they think you're not going to remain like this forever. People, they can fuck you up at the age of 60. Where you can no longer resist. Or till you begin to farm for yourself. No say now you dey farm for yourself. My dear, may I reserve the rest. So God bless you all. So do have a nice day and come across your way again. I think what be today's day? Today's day is 14 now. There's still sit at home going on in the Biafra land. God bless the Biafran people. For this struggle you'll be fighting, God will give you the grace and enablement to fight it to the end. So keep on fighting and stay solidly with you guys by the grace of God. You can see right now God love work doing, talk about days, trying to, also give us moral thought, talked about politics, talked about Christianity. So despite the fact I'm playing overlap, but I feel like helping my people. This is the best I can give. If I have money, if people are for God's strength, we know what and what God will use our strength for. And I pray that God Almighty will keep on trusting us. For those of you that do share our video, God bless you. Please don't fall a victim. What you are seeing today is very different from the perspective which you are looking at from. So every one of us, let's be very, very careful. What you are seeing today is very, very different from the perspective which you are looking at it from. Please, let's try as much as we can. Let's try as much as we can to help ourselves, particularly this time. You may feel I'm insulting you. I love you, that's why. The Bible says God loves you, change styles. I can't just wait for you to be poisoned. I can't resist it. This is what I know. I know about it. Even systematically what's happening. What does a gay have to do with this? Now, what's happening? Don't be carried away. Don't take it as a fight between you and somebody. Don't take it as a fight between me and you. Help yourself. Please. The end, you won't like it. It's not for your favor. It is their own agenda, not you. Nothing is of your favor here. Nothing is of your benefit in all these things that's happening. A benefit of Pyro, none of your benefit. True to God. If I'm blind, may heaven punish me. No single of your benefit in Ore Nana. No single of your benefit. None of your benefit. It is for their own will. They are doing it for their will. But why did you give your will to them easily? It is your birthright to say this thing I don't need. And for those of us speculating, let's stop it. Man, if they ask your children, tell your children, look for a way where they'll file a boycott later. They will pay you dearly for it. But we don't want to try anything. All this thing you are treating today, people tried it. People, they play now, the play you enter today, people fell off a flight and they died. The Lord, don't let them always use it for test run. When we're using it for test run, I want to see how a miracle will happen, the same way it happened in the life of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That even fire, they just bow down, we will not throw you inside. They said, no, we will not. Then what are you doing? Then you came back from church the other day. Just drop your Bible. Just become a pagan if it is possible. Man, Saloboa, you are wasting your time. So I don't want this video to be too long. Do have a nice day and God bless you.